Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to another video review, and as you can tell, I just got out of the shower, and I forgot that I was supposed to record this earlier today, and I didn't, because I'm an idiot. But I'm recording it now, after I got out of the shower. But as you can tell, once again, this is going to be a video review that is not done by me, because we're doing the spotlight thing again. The response was very generous to last week's episode featuring Chris and his review of the Warbot Assaulter. You guys seem to really like the review and the idea, and I'm so very happy that the response was very good. He got, I think, around 115 extra subscribers, and the whole idea of this is not to make you guys subscribe. I'm not saying go to these guys and subscribe to them. That's not what I want you to do. I want you to go there and I want you to watch their stuff, and I want their reviews and things like that to earn your views and your subscriptions, because it's pointless for me to tell you to go and subscribe to them because you might not like them. I like them. I think they do like good stuff, but you might not, and if you don't have to subscribe. But I would appreciate if you guys would check these people out as I'm doing it, just to give them a chance. It's not going to kill you. Don't watch a video. I mean, you were going to watch a video of mine anyhow today, right? Because today's Friday, and I was going to put a video up. So, you were going to watch one anyhow. You might as well watch somebody else that I watch and I enjoy. Right? Okay, so, this week, we're going to be taking a look at an actual real friend of mine. His name is Manny, or Emmanuel, something like that. And he's going to be taking a look at the Fall of Cybertron Soundwave. So, where's the little stop button? There it is. So, here's Manny with Fall of Cybertron Soundwave. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll talk to you later.
And this is Deadman323 bringing you another video review, and this time I have here Fall of Cybertron Voyager Size Soundwave. And as you know, this runs under the Transformers Generation line, which is our typical classics line. But as last year when War for Cybertron came out, we got a couple of figures from the video game, and one of which was this guy here, Soundwave. Only problem was that we got him deluxe size, and in the game, in the first game, he was actually a boss that you fought. We didn't really see him that much in the first game, but in Fall of Cybertron you actually get to play as Soundwave. Now in the game you see a couple of his little minions, this time in the form of data discs. Now in the package he does come with a laser beak, and there's a separate package which will have more data discs, which include Ravage and Rumble, and the other one will have Ratbat and Frenzy. Now the only problem with this is that for some reason, here let me show you in the box. Here it shows that he has his gun, but I'm not sure if it's just my figure or something. But apparently he didn't come with a gun. He only came with his shoulder cannon. Even in the instruction it shows that you could use either gun. And in the instruction transforming him into vehicle, they tell you to take away the missile from the shoulder cannon and the missile from his hand, but he doesn't come with it at all, at least in my package. But let's take a better look here at vehicle mode. You can see here on top he has like a little seat. I guess somebody can man this cannon here. Rolls really nice. Transparent wheels. Beautiful detail here in the back. Here on the side I like this little purple metallic paint job that they did, showing it gives you that Energon look like in the game when they had the little light glowing. So pretty much I can say that this vehicle mode is better. I like it way better than the other one. Looking at the deluxe one, details were pretty nice, but at the same time it was a simple paint scheme. Like this is all blue when this one is actually painted gold here in the back. This is just painted purple, while this is kind of metallic purple. When I mean, it kind of looks pretty cool on the light. And the wheels are transparent. It makes a big difference. Now, why did they make this guy a Voyager size? Now, they did make him a little bit bigger. I'm pretty much guessing for the gimmick that it has. being that now they come with data discs, the cool thing about it is that the gimmick works in both vehicle and robot mode, so it doesn't really affect it. Personally, I think it works better in vehicle mode, and I'll show you once I transform into robot mode. I'll show you why. But the gimmick here is he has a little button here, it's a little gray thing side. So you just push that in. I guess you could just fold this up, push it, and it releases that. And in here you have that hollow space. So you could just insert the disc. This is a laser beak. So you just insert him in here, just like that. You just close it back up. Show you a little bit. And you just close them back up. Just this. Now the way that the gimmick works is this whole piece, you could move it, slide it in, you could slide it back and forth. So what you would do is you would, I guess, you would open it, and then you would slide it all the way forward, and it pops out the disc. So once it releases it, he'll automatically transform. Kind of like the automorph thing we saw back with the first Transformer movie. With that being said, here you have Laserbeak. So with both Laserbeak and Ratbat, there's not much you can do with them. I mean, pretty much that's it. They're all spring, so everything's on spring on them. The wings, everything, his head. So it's not like, there's no posability on them. But it's a pretty cool thing. Now to transform them back, what you do is you're going to fold the wings back like this, and his head is going to fold in. So you just fold this whole piece. I guess you would just fold his head down, fold this piece in like that, and his wings, you just collapse them and they'll click and hold there. And there you have the data disc. Now the way that this works is this little button right here. So you push it in, and because that's the release. So when it's in the vehicle, the thing pushes it out, and as soon as it's released, it'll pop, it'll drop it, and then it'll automatically transform. The only problem with this is that it doesn't slide in and out easily. So if it kind of jumps on you, or it kind of goes a little bit too fast, the data disc will just pop out and it won't even transform. That seems to be the only issue that I'm having with it. But nothing is no big deal. If you do it like kind of slowly at the end before it releases it, it'll throw it out and it'll transform. But now let's get this guy into robot mode. So let's push this back. Now what you're going to do is remove the missile here, then this piece, push it all the way in so it won't get in the way. Now you're going to release the feet, both of them, all the way back. Same thing on the other side. Hold it all the way back. Now his feet here, you're just going to split them like that, straight. Same thing on the other side. Take it apart here. You're going to fold it straight. This whole piece, you're going to rotate it. Just like that. Same thing on the other side. So the wheel ends up at the bottom. You're just going to rotate it like that. And pretty much the lower part of Soundwave. Now, he's kind of pegged in here in the back. So you're just going to take this thing apart like that. And you're going to collapse it in here. And then you're going to fold his feet down. That's his waist area there. And for the top part, now this whole thing again, you're going to put it all the way back. Now this, you're going to rotate it down, rotate it up, and you're going to make sure you collapse it all the way inside like that, all the way to the back, just like that. And let me adjust my camera right quick. Okay, so the last part we did was this. So now, here are the arms. You're going to fold this piece up. Same thing on the other side. You're going to fold that piece up. And you're gonna straighten it out like so. Same thing on the other side, straighten it out. So you have your hands in there, so you're just gonna pop them out. Same thing on the other side, with the hands. Now, once you've done that, you're gonna fold the wheels in. Same thing on the other side, fold the wheels in. And from there, you're gonna separate this piece right here. It's pegged in. This pegs into there, so you just release that. Same thing on the other side. Now there you go, revealing Soundwave's head. So once you have it like this, these pieces fold in. Same thing on the other side. You fold it in, and you raise this thing. You raise it up, then you just fold it down. You have one Soundwave's arm. So you do the same thing on the other side. Fold it up, rotate it back down, straighten out his arm. There you have Soundwave in robot mode. Now for final touches, you want to put his shoulder cannon right here. And this back piece, you just want to bring it all the way in. And that's how it was, so you just collapse it all the way in. Now the gimmick also works here in robot mode. And it's pretty much the same thing. You push a little button here and it reveals the data disk area. But like I mentioned, this is where the figure kind of has its downfall. And that's only if you decide to put more than one data disk inside. Like my good friend Optibotimus mentioned, inserting more, if you insert all, I guess 3 fit in here. If you insert all 3 data disks inside, so you're gonna, for the gimmick to work, you have to have this whole thing out. Doing so, you have this large piece just sticking out of them. And for me personally, I'm not planning on leaving him with 3 data disks stuck inside of him. So I don't really care. It doesn't bother me as much. And even if you do decide to display him with the 3 discs inside, from this pose here, you can't see the back. Only time it was going to be really noticeable is once somebody views him from the back here like that, or on the side. You can see that big sticking thing. But I mean, in order to try the gimmick, if you want to try it with all 3 discs inside, I mean, if you're just going to play around with it, it won't really, not a big deal. That would be my little minor nitpick about it. But like I mentioned, I'm not planning on displaying him with all 3 data discs inside, so it's not a big deal for me. Now if you're wondering how he looks with just 1 data disc inside, here we're just going to insert this inside. And there he is on the back. It's sticking out a little bit, but this is 3 discs. This is just with 1, so it's not that bad. I don't mind leaving him like this. It's not really noticeable, not even here in the back. And the gimmick still works. So you just push. Let's see if it transforms here. Do a little bit. Like I said, it's like an on and off thing if it transforms or not. Because you just push it down on the floor and you have Laserbeak. And now to show off the other data disc, here we have Rumble, Ravage, Frenzy, and Ratbat. So they also come with their little disc case, which is pretty cool. And I mean, you could do the gimmick right off here. Just hold the little button and push it out. And well, still didn't work well, but here you have Ratbat. Looks pretty cool. Actually has a little bat face. But other than that, it's the same thing as Laserbeak here. And you can't really pose it just like Laserbeak is the same thing. Now the other ones I do like because they're kind of posable. For example, oh, here's Ravage. So let's take this guy out. Didn't work. So push the button, and legs got stuck here. So his legs, you just gotta bring them down. Same thing on the other side. Bring it down. And the tail, just fold this piece back, and you flip it open just like that, and just let it sit down. And there you have Ravage. It's pretty cool. I mean, you can't move his all 4 of his legs here. You can move them, which is a cool thing about it. I like it. And even the tail is posable. It's pretty detailed figure. And now to show off the other 2, here we have Rumble. Then you just push it down. Gonna fold his feet out. Rotate his hands down. Let's see, adjust that. There you have Rumble, and let's do Frenzy. Pop it open. Fold his feet right here. Just don't fold it all the way forward, because I'll show you right now. Let's fold his hands down. Fortunately, they don't even have power drivers. But they're still pretty cool with the automorph and everything. But if you fold the feet all the way forward here, they'll lean forward like this compared to this. So if you just fold them in a little bit, you kind of have them stand straight. So here you have all 5 of his Soundwave minions. Now before I show you the 3 data discs inside Soundwave, here I'm going to show you how to transform Frenzy back into his data disc mode, sorry. So you're going to fold his hands, both his hands up, back up. You're going to hold them like this, forming part of the data disc here in the back. Now this whole piece here goes forward like this, and his legs split. Actually, his legs split and they fold forward like this. Okay, let me do this again. Okay, so his legs are like this. You're gonna fold them, this whole piece forward. You're gonna split them open. And you're gonna rotate it like this. Then you're gonna just close them here. Same thing on the other side. There you have Frenzy. This is Rat Bat. Same thing. You're gonna same thing as Laserbeak. You're gonna fold the wings back, fold his head in, close this piece down, and you're gonna collapse this thing inside, and it should just stay into place. Same thing on the other side. So another data disc, and let's do Ravage. It's kind of the more complicated one, but you fold this piece in, then you fold his head inside here, you fold his feet in, forming part of the circle, and you could just close this up. It doesn't lock into place yet, so you gotta keep holding it or it's gonna spring back out. Once you've done that, his legs here, close them up, you rotate them all the way around, and then you just collapse it here. like that. Let's see. Other side. And there you have Ravage data disk. Now let's put these three bad boys here. Oh, it's opened up. Let's put these three guys inside Soundwave here. We'll put Ravage in first. So it just slides all the way inside. Same thing with Frenzy. And lastly, Rat Bat. Get it there. So you're stuck with this whole thing sticking out here in the back, but you do have 3 data discs inside. Now the gimmick still works. You can spit them all out. Just push this thing in. Didn't pop. No, almost popped. And last one. It's kind of stuck in there, huh? Come out. Nope. Oh, that one kind of transformed here on the way. But see, it's not properly. They don't really transform that well unless you push them down. I'll show you Rat Bat. Push. There you go. So those are my only issues with these data discs, but they're pretty cool. I like them. Because with the G1 Soundwave, you got the cassettes. These discs are pretty cool. So my final thoughts: it's a must-buy. Being that it's a Voyager, you're guaranteed to get a better paint job than the deluxe figure, and in this case, it shows out well. The wheels are transparent, giving you that glowy look. The purple is metallic, so it kind of shines with the light. He has red details, and then the gold, I just love like the gold details. It's just an amazing looking figure. So he will be out soon, and for 20 bucks, you can't pass on this guy. It's just a very cool looking Soundwave. Even though the gimmick is there, if you don't display him with any discs, I mean it doesn't affect the figure at all. Of course, yeah, he's gonna have a big hollow space inside, but if you open it, if you have it pushed all the way in, there's no hollow space. And as for the data discs, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be like 10 bucks, 12 bucks the max, probably at the price of deluxe here. So I don't see why not. I mean, they're pretty cool. The whole gimmick thing it kind of works out. I mean, the auto transformation works. It just doesn't work the way I guess it should. I mean, when they're popping out, it should transform by themselves. It doesn't work well, or at least for me. Maybe you'll have a better experience with that. But I like them. But if you really want to have 3, I would recommend just get the Ravage and Rumble pack. And you'll have Frenzy, so you'll have you'll have Laserbeak, so you'll have 3. And I mean, I'm pretty sure you could just get away without not getting the Frenzy and Ratback pack. Unless you really have the extra money for them, go ahead and get them. It's not gonna hurt. They're pretty cool figures. I'm just saying, only 3 fit in Soundwave. And if you absolutely had to just buy one, get the Ravage and Rumble pack. Also upcoming, I was able to purchase Generations Follow Cybertron Starscream. That was pretty cool. So that would be one of my next upcoming videos. But until next time, this is Deadman323. Thanks for watching.